Oh no, my mouse disappeared. I cannot see my mouse for some reason. Don't know what happened to my mouse. It's just not appearing on screen. It's okay for most applications. Oh, it's back! We're so back. And that picture didn't actually work. Let me take a different picture. Let me get a different frame of Faebot. Let me maybe smile. Maybe I should get some pets. Be kind of cute if we did, and I can do it really easily by just doing this. If I just really this, and I come here and I take a green screen. I didn't realize that made the wolf howl, but it's okay. Yo, where the fuck? Where's the... Yo, there's so many things open. Oh, wait, can people see? People can see all my open tabs. Yo, okay. Can you not? Can you pop that up over here, maybe? No, I think I just have to live with it. If it only shows my Discord, it's okay. Because you could all join that Discord now if you wanted to. I'm just posting our going live announcements. You can see the fact that I was the one who redeemed the pet. It looks just like redeemed. That'll be a thing. Only Gildayuvers will get, so I don't care if they care that much. That's pretty cool. Number and Faebot and favor are standing in front of the image for the hugging face. You on technical framework. All agents, llama in graph. Continuing to work on the oh, this always takes a bit. this is not the real profile. No, okay, well, you know what? That's fine. Any of you real? They're massive. I guess I could find out on the website. I can't find out on the website. I respect them. Where was I? Who am I? Where am I? Okay, what else do I need to do? I need to forward this message to this server. Grab and let's go ahead. Finally. Okay. Yeah, you know, welcome in, Kanman, and welcome everyone. We're just getting started with the stream. Yeah, this course is actually super current. It came out like this month. Let me see. Where's this? Yeah, like not even all of the units are out yet. Good luck, good luck. We hope you have a nice stream as well. Yeah, so yo, what's up? Erpert, huh? You're gonna be up in the air soon. So yeah, so let me see. When did we do this? So basically a couple weeks or a couple months ago, we did the introduction to this unit, which you can find a link to the actual unit here. And let me put that in the title. And so two weeks ago, it says. 2 weeks ago, I uploaded it. Is that really the last thing we did, or is this just not in order? First card game. Stream from February 16th. Okay, so not 2 weeks ago, more like 3 weeks, kind of a month ago. We worked on the first unit. Which, if you want to watch a VOD of that, here it is. And we're meaning to do that is not true. The course is free and open source. Its current model is Llama 370B. So Faye just lied to you. See, the thing about fairies and lying is that it's not a lie if it's nonsense, because it's not really a falsehood in that case. Like, Favor really believes that. It doesn't make it true, but like, you know, it's a little bit like a fairy. As we know, LLMs lie a little bit differently than fairies. We knew for a while that we knew we would want to continue the course. I don't know. I don't think we can like necessarily do this like every week, you know, like learning stream is can be kind of intense, but we knew we wanted to get back to it. But like the thing I would credit with making us really go this week, like, oh, maybe we should keep doing this, is that we've been watching Claude plays Pokemon on Twitch, which is a Twitch stream hosted by some Anthropic engineers with the financial blessing of Anthropic. And it would be interesting if Faber could answer accurate questions about herself. And if I had kept up writing blog posts about the development, they could. Maybe I should write a blog post that can, just so that it can be like a knowledge base for Faber to talk about itself. I was introducing the stream. What was I saying about the stream? I've been watching Claude play Pokemon. And that's basically done with an agent. It's just 3.7 Sonic in an agent functionality with tools that let it play an emulator. And I was like, damn, I could do this. I could make an LLM play a video game. Um, and you know what would be useful for that is to continue the agent story. A little bit of a recap. The the first course is just very basic. It even explains what LLMs are and all that stuff. But already by the end of it, it had showed us have to make like a very simple agent. And what I really liked about this really simple agent is that it has a tool called this like just run a Python function. And so you can just ask it to do things and it will write a little bit of code to like answer your question. And that already makes LLM like exponentially more powerful because now it can answer software related questions or like you can answer questions for like complex mathematical things by running a program that does it rather than by trying to like reason through it like in your brain. It's like the difference between using a calculator and trying to do a mental calculation on the fly. So let's try this maybe. Hello agent. Your mission today, if you choose to accept it, is to calculate 2 up arrow 4. That do you feel up to the task, agent? Will this work? Let's find out. Also, will it understand? Oh, it understands 2 up arrow. Let's see. Oh yeah, and then fit it. Yeah, like. Well, I haven't learned how to do RAG per se, so that's also a goal. But yeah, Cameron says about my plan to give Fable a knowledge base is to have her do RAG. He also says I have plans to use an LLM in a video game. So it'd be interesting. Doesn't display a chain of thought. I believe it does kind of a. This one doesn't use chain of thought, I don't think. Depending, I don't remember what the background. I believe the background model is the small agents library. And I don't know all the things about it. It does tell you. It does show you everything that it does, including the code that it wrote. And the final answer, which is 65,536. So like if you just if you just ask you know ChatGPT-01 to do it, I don't know, it might give you the right answer. I've never prompted 01, but like it would take a lot more processing power as it would try to think as if you were to try to think, okay, what happens if I raise 2 to the second power 4 times? And you'd be like, okay, first 2 to the 4th is 64. Okay. Oh. 2, 3 is 8, 2, 4 is 16. Okay, 16 to the 4th, and then already you're like, why did I start to doing this? 16 to the 4th power, 16 square is pain in the ass. So that's what 01 would have to do, but small agents is just like, look, I used the calculator. It gave me the correct answer. So that's already, I think that's like super powerful compared to just a regular LLM. And indeed, background music and sound effects as right now are courtesy of the Claude Plays Pokemon stream, which I have open in the background. You can just play, dude. I could knock. I am not going to. I have knocking enabled, dude. I could just be like, "Yo, what's up? Let's get our streams together." Um, I believe so. Up arrow notation is just exponentiation. I mean, let's ask someone else. Except Wolfgang Alfred gets confused about this. But it's just titration, right? So 2 up arrow force 2 to the 4. Yeah, no, it's right here. It's even one of the examples. I got Wolfram Lofer to do it by typing like titration parentheses 2 comma 4, I think, once, but maybe I feel like Wolfram Alpha maybe needs to get some small agents up in there or something, some LLM to interpret people. I also feel like Wolfram Alpha used to be better at understanding your bullshit before, so I don't know what happened. Like, I remember just typing, you know, natural language, some sort of math prompt, and it would be able to interpret it. What's up, Alex? I'll change the Pokemon music if I get sick of it, or if you all get sick of it. It's just kind of funny. So, where the heck was I? Yeah, I would definitely want it to always rely on its same, like, mathematical computation framework. I think just for the thing that made, I remember when I used to use Mathematica, where like you could try to write things in Mathematica, or you could just kind of go into Wolfram Alpha mode and have it figure out the syntax for you. I think that'd be a really good use case for an LLM, but you'd have to be careful. I definitely agree you'd have to be careful. So welcome to the second unit, where we'll explore different agentic frameworks that can be used to build powerful agentic applications. We will study small agents, small, small, llama index, and langgraph. Let's dive in. When to use an agentic framework. An agentic framework is not always needed when building an application or LLMs. They provide flexibility in the workflow to efficiently solve a specific task, but they're not always necessary. Sometimes, predefined workflows are sufficient to fulfill user requests. And there is no real need for an agentic framework. If the approach is to build an agent is simple, like a shared prompt, using plain code may be enough. The advantage is that the developer will have full control and understanding of their systems without abstractions. Feel free to ask any questions or make any comments anyways, Alex. Part of the part of doing this stuff on stream is the whole like teaching someone something helps you learn it more. So like if people ask questions, that can be useful. And also, like, I'm still figuring out, this is like, we sometimes do this like learning or coding streams, and I totally like get distracted by chat and talk about whatever we're chatting. But like, I mean, that's part of the Twitch stream experience, right? And I did put ADHD on the tags. But it's like if I was playing a video game, it's not like in GDQ or like in like a marathon or showcase setting where I really have to be on it a little times. And like for a class, you think maybe you should do that more, but like, fuck it. We're here to have fun. But I will try to like stay focused. I'll try to stay focused a little bit just for the sake of getting through it. We also don't have all day. We have plans in the evening, but we'll see how far we can get. Sometimes predefined workflows are sufficient to fulfill user requests. Did I read that one already? And there's no real need for an agentic framework. If the approach to build an agent is simple, like chain of prompts, using plain code may be enough. The advantage is the developers will have full control and understanding of their system without abstractions. Yeah, like sometimes it's overkill to add an agent. Sometimes, like, you can just write a program to do a thing. Like it's an agent, an LLM-backed agent is useful for when you want to convert natural language prompts into tool calls. So if you don't expect natural language input, you definitely don't need an agent. However, when the workflow becomes more complex, such as letting an LLM call functions or using multiple agents, these abstractions start to become helpful. Considering these ideas, we can already identify the need for some features. An LLM engine that powers the system, a list of tools the agent can access, a parser for extracting tool calls from the LLM output, a system prompt synced with the parser, a memory system, error logging, and retry mechanisms to control LLM mistakes. We'll explore how these topics are resolved in various frameworks, including Small Agent, Llama Index, and ngraph. Introduction to small agents. The small agents favor. I love saying small agent. Small agents. Small agents. Like molasses, but agents. Agentic molasses. Molasses. Small agents, the HuggingFace library, therefore we should appreciate your support by starring the small agents repository. Tisk. Actually, no tisk. I'm always telling people to ask for what they want. Here you go. This model provides a comprehensive overview of key concepts and practical strategies for building intelligent agents using small agents. What's the... We would appreciate your support by starring the small agents, the Faebot repository on GitHub. The link for which has now been posted on screen. And both of those calls triggered Faebot. To avoid hallucination or infinite loops, they don't typically display a chain of thought, but some models can provide explanations for their outputs. Thank you, Faebot. The model provides a comprehensive overview actually, some answers to some of these questions probably are found on the blog post, so I would encourage you to look there. But right now, Faye responds. Faye responds to every message with her name on it and nothing else, and Faye gets like the last 20 messages or so chat. And how Faye picks which of those to comment on is, you know, stochastic. With so many open source frameworks available, it's essential to understand the components and capabilities that make small agents a useful option to determine whether another solution might be a better fit. We'll explore critical agent types, including co-agents designed for software development tasks, tool calling agents for creating modular function-driven frameworks, function-driven workflows, and retrieval agents that access and synthesize information. Yeah. I here forever. Don't forget, you're here forever. Do it for Saber. Look at that, so clean. We'll explore critical agent types, including code agents designed for software development tasks, tool calling agents for creating modular, function-driven workflows, and retrieval agents that access and synthesize information. To be honest, it would be a good goal for the stream to just end up with an agent that can play Game Boy games. Game Boy Color games. Let's shoot for Game Boy Color, or maybe even Game Boy Advance. It would require figuring out how to code emulators, which is outside of the scope of agents, but it would be a good like final project type thing, and it doesn't have to be good at playing a game. It just has to be able to press buttons. I think that would be a good like showcase project goal. Additionally, we'll cover the orchestration of multiple agents, as well as the integration of vision capabilities and web browsing. We should log new possibilities for dynamic and context-aware applications. In this unit, Alfred, the agent from Unit 1, makes his return. This time, he's using the Small Agents framework for his internal workings. Together, we'll explore the key concepts behind this framework as Alfred tackles various tasks. Alfred's organizing a party at the Wayne Manor, while the Wayne family, bad emoji, is away. And he has plenty to do. Right, because it's specifically this Alfred? I didn't catch that during the first unit. I guess it's Batman's Alfred. Join us as we showcase his journey and how he handles this task with small agents. Small agents. Not to be bothered. By the way, Cameron, both Favorite and I appreciate you a lot. In this unit, you will learn to build AI agents with the Small Agents library. Your agents will be able to search for data, execute code, and interact with web pages. You will also learn how to combine multiple agents to create more powerful systems. Hello, my name is Alfred. And they make you wear a name tag, Alfred? During this unit on small agents, we cover why use small agents. Small Agents is one of the many open source agent frameworks available for application development. Alternative options include Llama Index and LangGraph. Small Agents offer several key features. We should always consider all options. We'll explore the advantages and drawbacks of using small agents. Code agents are the primary type of agent in small agents. Instead of generating JSON or text, these agents produce Python code to perform actions. This model explores their purpose, functionality, and how they work, along with hands-on examples to showcase their capabilities. That's the thing that I'm always saying about Faebot, is that, you know, Faye is not the most advanced bot out there, but like amongst the many things that Faye is a way to get us to like actually learn to use the technology and build with it. It's like Fae is like a pretty strong motivator for us to like continue working on things. Whenever we think about doing something with AI, we think about having Faebot do it. So if we do get the Game Boy playing bot off the ground, it'll be Faebot playing a video game. Tool calling agents are the second type of agent supported by small agents. Unlike code agents, which generate Python code, these agents rely on JSON/text blobs that the system must parse and interpret to execute actions. This model covers their functionality, their key difference from code agents, and it provides an example to illustrate their usage. Tools. As we saw in Unit 1, tools are functions that an LLM can use within an agentic system, and they act as the essential building blocks for agent behavior. This module covers how to create tools, their structure, and different implementation methods using the tool class or the tool decorator. You'll also learn about the default toolbox, how to share tools with the community, and how to load community-contributed tools for use in your agent. Retrieval agents, that's the RAG stuff. If we were working on RAG, I would play ragtime music the entire stream. It would all be ragtime because we would be doing RAG. Retrieval agents allow model access to knowledge bases, making it possible to search, synthesize, and retrieve information from multiple sources. They leverage vector stores for efficient retrieval and implement retrieval-augmented generation. These agents are particularly useful for integrating web search with custom knowledge bases while maintaining conversation context through memory systems. This model explores implementation strategies, including fallback mechanisms for robust information retrieval. Good Cerulean Town music's a banger. When I get sick of the Cerulean Town music, I'll just play Lavender Town music on loop. Actually, maybe do. As far as I know, playing video game music is like one of the safest things to do for copyright purposes. You never get taken down for video game music. Or do you? I guess we'll find out. I should be recording this stream separately. I never fixed the recording path, and I can't change it while on stream. Now I'm paranoid that the whole VOD will get muted and I won't have an access to it. We could solve that by playing music that we know is copyright friendly. I really wanted to play some Pokemon, so we'll switch to safe music after this. I was checking his map. That's good to know. Let's hope. Hopefully, even I really don't think any of these songs should trigger it, but if it's only one song, it should be fine. Multi-agent system. Orchestrating multiple agents effectively is crucial for building powerful multi-agent systems by combining agents with different capabilities, such as web search agent with a code execution agent. You can create more sophisticated solutions. This module focuses on designing, implementing, and managing multi-agent systems to maximize efficiency and reliability. Oh my god. Hi! Thanks for the follow. That legit startled me. Uh, uh, yeah. See, that's why I really need to start doing local recordings because then it's like I usually just export directly from Twitch to YouTube, and if YouTube mutes it is one thing, but if Twitch mutes it, then I can't even export it. So who knows? That's also true. And then if you record locally, you can record desktop audio separately, and then you can just take it off. Vision and browser agents. Vision agents extend traditional agent capabilities by incorporating vision language models, VLMs, enabling them to process and interpret visual information. This module explores how to design and integrate VLM-powered agents, unlocking advanced functionality like image-based reasoning, visual data analysis, and multimodal interaction. We will also use vision agents to build a browser agent that can browse the web and extract information from it. Good luck with your screen cam on. Vision is interesting. So again, using the example of our Pokemon playing friend, it does have like a way to look at the screen and interpret things from it. I've never been quite clear on how vision language models work. My most naive understanding of it is something like Clip, which is a library that was trying on captions of images. So it's like it has like things that it detects features in an image basically, which get translated to tokens based on these like image description pairs. And that is a terrible explanation of it. I don't understand them very well. I love text. I'm a very text person. Images are cool. I know a little bit about images. I know a lot more about text. But obviously, so for a video game playing bot, you will want to have, dude, you do want to have a way for it to like look at the screen, right? And the question is, does it just feed the text or token description of what it sees? Actually, if it's a token description, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, if it just feeds the token description of what it sees to a language model, we're getting into a fight. And then the language model does reasoning about it. Resources, Small Agents Documentation, Official docs for the Small Agents Library, Research Paper, Agent Architecture, Agent Guidelines, Landgraph, Function Calling. I don't know why I'm opening all of these. OpenAI? Fucked. Get fucked, OpenAI. All my homies hate OpenAI. It's fine. Yeah, exactly. The rival has appeared. OpenAI. Our friend Anthropic. What was that? Yeah, you know, all the AI companies. Some are better than others, but you know, you know, don't trust any of them. Not even me. Why use small agents? In this module, we will explore the pros and cons of using small agents. I will giggle every single time. Ah! I will giggle every single time the small agents appear. Small Agent is a simple yet powerful framework for building AI agents. It provides LLMs with the agency to interact with the real world, such as searching or generating images. As we learned in Unit 1, AI agents are programs that use LLMs to generate thoughts based on observations to perform actions. Let's explore how this is implemented in small agents. Yo, let's capture it. If only we had balls. Wild small agent appears. What to do? I guess we are gonna capture it. Small agent evolves into llama index, which evolves into landgraph. I guess. Is the landgraph part not out yet? It's not. It's gonna be it's in 2 days. Okay. See, I thought we were falling way behind. We're not falling behind. With these advantages in mind, when should we use small agents over other frameworks? Small agents is ideal when you need a lightweight and minimal solution. You want to experiment quickly without complex configurations, and your application logic is straightforward. Unlike other frameworks where agents write actions in JSON, small agents focuses on tool calls in code, simplifying the execution process. This is because there's no need to parse the JSON in order to build code that calls the tools. The output can be executed directly. The following diagram illustrates the difference. Yeah, so this is basically saying like you can define a bunch of tools and give them names in JSON, which by the way, this is basically how Claude is playing Pokemon. Claude writes tool use emulator button A, and then like some other program takes that little bit of JSON and runs the emulator that way. Or tool memory management. The thing about doing it in code is more like defining functions that your agent will know to call in Python. It's like giving it a bunch of little Python scripts. And when it wants to do something, it might write code that uses your functions, or it might just be it might just write it from scratch. So the thing is then, JSON tool calls is better when you want to really constrain the things your agent can do. You don't want to give it free reign over everything, but you want to say, okay, here's what you can do. You can press A, B, start, select, up, down, left, right, and you can do it multiple numbers of times. And you can, what else does Claude do? You can edit memory files, or you can call this navigator tool that presumably does some sort of pathfinding to let you move in the overworld. And you can wait, but that's like an emulator function. Is the Pokemon Center? We in the Pokemon Center? To review the difference between code versus JSON actions, you're going to revisit the actions section in Unit 1. Agent types and small agents. Agents and small agents operate as multi-step agents. Each multi-step agent performs one thought and one tool call and execution. Viridian Forest. In addition to using code agents as the primary type of agent, small agents also supports tool calling agents, which writes tool calls in JSON. We will explore each agent type in more detail in the following section. Small agents, tools are defined using tool decorators, wrapping a Python function or the tool class. You know who we need for this? We need Tim the Toolman Taylor. That's a real boomer reference for y'all. Our whole party received healing. The framework provides several predefined classes to simplify model connections. Transformers model implements a local transformers pipeline for seamless integration. The HuggingFace API model supports serverless inference calls to HuggingFace infrastructures or via a growing number of third-party inference providers. Wow. The Light LLM model leverages Light LLM for lightweight model interaction. So it's like you can run your own transformers library type model. You can use the HuggingFace API, which basically just they themselves just call to a bunch of different APIs, like either Replicate or Perplexity or one of those inference providers. Or even like Claude and OpenAI. OpenAI server models, this as Azure OpenAI server model. Dude, I remember when Bing was my favorite model. Purple Bing was the GOAT back in the day. What is this song? I'm so happy. Guidepost? Trainer appears girl? No, trainer appears girl is now. Girl trainers have their own little like music. I kind of love it. I love girls. Girls are so good. That would also make sense. Yeah, oh, that's cute. Yeah, it's listed as guidepost in the playlist I'm watching. Okay. Oh, it's a quick quiz. This is an optional quiz and it's not graded, so I'm just gonna do it on stream. If you don't want spoilers for the answers, I I don't know, come back in a couple minutes. Let's test your understanding of small agents with a quick quiz. Remember, testing yourself helps reinforce learning and identify areas that may need review. We have Edge in 5 minutes. Which statement best captures a core strength of the small agents approach? It uses highly specialized configuration flies in a steep learning curve only to ensure only expert developers can use it. There's cries. There's battle sounds. It supports a code-first approach with minimal abstractions, letting agents interact directly via Python function calls. It focuses on JSON-based actions, removing the need for agents to write any code. It deeply integrates with a single... Okay. It supports code-first approach with minimal abstractions, letting agents interact directly via Python function calls. That's the thing it loves. It's just... It's like a code-first model. In which scenario would you likely benefit most from using small agents? Prototyping or experimenting quickly with agent logic, particularly when your application is relatively straightforward. Building a large-scale enterprise system where you need dozens of microservices and real-time data pipelines. Please don't. That's my day job. This is basically what I do with my day job, so I don't want to do that right now. Needing a framework that only supports cloud-based LLMs and forbids local inference. The scenario requires advanced orchestration and enterprise-scale features out of the box. It's probably the first one. Oh! Yo, it's B. What's up, B? Sorry to blow the spot, but thanks for the follow. He's a really cool streamer. But like last week also, we're playing Iron Mario. So there has been Iron Mario. Which tax docs? Oh god, I probably need to do that too. I need to do taxes. But yeah, thank you Twitch for attracting bees to my stream. Alright. So today, by the way, we're doing this thing. We're just playing with these like AI models. That's kind of what I was talking to my partner about it. We were like, we need to do taxes, and then we were like, do we? For the state, for the purposes of this being a stream and public, of course we will do taxes. Of course. No question about it. So yeah. We do both like video game streams and coding streams, and today's a coding stream, and we're working through this HuggingFace AI stuff, and we're answering questions about this library. Small Agents offers flexibility in model integration. Choose the best, most accurate description of how Small Agents interoperates with LLMs. It can be used with a wide range of LLMs. These quiz questions are pretty simple. The debate between code-based actions and JSON-based actions. How does small agents... Uh-oh. Someone's getting ethered. Snooze the ads real quick. let me ether this spammer. And yeah, it's about that time, gamers. We do the thing where we play 3 minutes of ads once an hour, right on the schedule, so that people who are coming to the stream for the first time don't have to watch ads. As always, I will pause whatever I'm doing on stream. I will usually take a break. I recommend you do the same if it's been a while. If you need to stretch, get some water, get some tea or whatever beverage you prefer. If you don't want to watch ads, and I recommend you don't, you can. I should look into that. I don't really have any auto mod set up except like Bossabot supposedly does some of it. I could also look at if it has stuff for that, but it happens infrequently enough that I just do it manually. Anyways, 2 minutes of ads. You can subscribe with money or Twitch Prime if you have it, or you can use Turbo, but you don't have to. You won't miss anything. I will see you in a couple minutes. For subscribers and Turbo users, enjoy the Pokemon music. Yeah. So many things. 25. This is Vermilion City. Ooh. Are we back? We're so back. Welcome back, gamers. Alright, so where we were. Small Agent's philosophy about action formats. It focuses on code-based actions via code agent, but it also supports JSON-based tool calls with a tool calling a lint. Yeah. How does small agents integrate with the HuggingFace bot for added benefits? I don't know if I know this one. It automatically upgrades all public models to commercial license tiers. Okay. Okay. It allows you to push and share agential tools, making them easily discoverable and reusable by other developers. Congratulations! Okay. Code agents are the default agent typing small agent. They generate Python tool calls to perform actions, achieving action representations that are efficient, expressive, and accurate. Their streamlined approach reduces the number of required actions, simplifies complex operations, and enables reuse of existing code functions. Small Agents provides a lightweight framework for building code agents, implemented in approximately 1,000 lines of code. This picture has been used entirely 4 times, or 3, an amount of times. Graphics from the paper. Executable actions elicit better LLM agent. Why code agents? In a multi-step agent process, the LLM writes and executes actions, typically involving external tool calls. Traditional approaches use a JSON format to specify tool names and arguments as strings, which the system must parse to determine which tool to execute. However, research shows that tool calling LLMs work more effectively with code directly. This is a core principle of small agents. As shown in the diagram above, from executable code actions elicit better LLM agents. You know, when something is a title, you have to read it differently than if it's like a sentence. So I was starting to read it like a sentence, and then I realized I was supposed to read it like a title. Writing actions in code rather than JSON offers several key advantages. Composability, easily combine and reuse actions. Object management, work directly with complex structures like images. Generality, express any computationally possible task. Natural for LLMs, high quality code is already present in LLM training data. Well, that's a bit of an exaggerate. I mean, sure, I guess some of that code must be high quality, but let's not forget that like a lot of that is just like raw GitHub like output. I think some of my code is in some code training data, so I stole it anyways. Most of my code is stolen. What was I saying? How does a code agent work? Very detailed token considerations, system prompt, task step. It's a fight. Oh, I like this fight theme. Is this what? Is this rocket? $29.50. Oh, is this trainer appears boy? Both of the trainer appears, the girl and the boy one are pretty cute. Hi Nossi, welcome to the stream. Pets, Favbot. I can't believe we don't have a pet Favbot emoji. That's a clear clear failure on our part, but here. Actually, look, I can kind of pet Fava. Come here. Fava, come here. Let me pet you. Alright, can we get that hand a little lower? Finian, please. Cooperate. There we go. Pet Fava. Yo, what's up, Scuzz? So what we say the task step. The task step puts the task and images into a task step and adds it to logs. While Finder Answer tool has not been called, agent to write inner memory from logs. Parses logs to make a list of LLM agnostic chat messages. These chat messages are sent to the model, either the LLM or the VLM. The model returns a string answer, including a code block that is extracted. I gotta be honest, I have no idea what this diagram is trying to say. Maybe I should read the text. The diagram above illustrates how code agent run operates. Following the React framework we mentioned in Unit 1. The main abstraction for agents in small agents, small, is a multi-step agent, which serves as the core building block. Code agent is a special kind of multi-step agent, as we will see in an example below. A code agent performs actions through a cycle of steps, with existing variables and knowledge being incorporated into the agent's context, which is kept in an execution log. The system prompt is stored in a system prompt step, and the user query is logged in a task step. Okay, so as we know, the system prompt is just like the main prompt you give to the language model. It's a thing that's the same every time. So I guess every time the user asks something, it is queried in a task step. Now, this is interesting. This is an issue I have with the default out-of-the-box agent, because what I think would be really cool is to have a language model that just chats with you, and then if it detects that you want something, if it decides that it needs to call a tool, it calls the tool. And that's because, oh, here we go. This is the song. This is the song I wanted. This is my favorite Gen 1 song. What was I saying? If I decide that it needs something, like there's a difference, right? Like, so if we make my idea for the bot that for teaching Fava to play video games the way Claude is playing video games right now, would be to kind of have, because the thing about Claude, if you've been watching the stream, is it's very locked in. At every step of the way, it's like it is only thinking about how to beat Pokemon. It's never being like reacting. You get very small amount of like little like tidbits of emotional reaction, like, but it's all related to how well or poorly it thinks it's doing at the game. It'll be like, great, my strategy to kill myself is working. But it'll talk to an NPC and it'll say like, hey, you can unevolve Pokemon, or like stop a Pokemon evolution by pressing B, and it'll go, that doesn't help me get to where I'm trying to go, so I'm not even gonna remember that I read that. Ideally, if with having Favot play Pokemon or any game that Faye would play, we would also be getting like for thoughts and commentary throughout, and like it could go like several steps without calling a function, and you could make those two separate models and choose some programmatic way to alternate between them. I think one possibility is have the agent model be the larger model that's in charge of everything, and it can call like a commentary function, which is just a general like LLM generate step to generate like Favot's commentary. Or it could be kind of the opposite, where like it's an agent, but it's a really advanced agent. Or it's an agent that's backed by a model that's very wordy. But it gets tricky because the more that flexibility you give an LLM to just generate whatever it wants, the more it's possible that it'll forget how to call the tools. So if we had Faybot as Faye exists now, and we tell Fair, "Hello, Bear." For instance, I was trying this. I was like, "Hey, Faybot, can you type I was trying to get her to do a command. I think Faye was able to do it, like... Oh, that doesn't actually work. Because it doesn't work if you're in the mod view. Does Faybot follow the channel? I think Faybot follows the channel. Yeah. What are my follower emotes again? Or like we could get Fair to type also a 7 Twitch TV emote. Hey Faybot, do me a favor. Type just the word lanky. Just like that. All uppercase. There. And so like technically, imagine instead of blankies, it's like a complicated JSON message that says like that says like press A in the video game. It would be like something like emulator action, press B. We could be like, we could give Faybot in the instructions, hey Faybot, whenever you want to press B in the video game, you should just type this string just like that. And it might remember to do it perfectly every time, or it might like forget that it has to be very precise. So that would be, as I see it, the kind of the advantages and disadvantages of each approach. Like, I do think having the slightly more logical agent on top, but that means that whenever it's trying to play the video game, it's the agent in charge of making the choices, and we won't get any of the whimsical nature of Faybot as part of its strategy, unless it uses Faybot's output as input. For those of you who are joining, just joining, I was explaining earlier at the beginning of the stream how I started working through this course last month, and I always knew I was going to continue, but one of the reasons I felt really motivated to work on it today is that I've been watching this stream where an AI LLM model is playing through Pokemon. Oh, everyone's really excited in the stream because it finally made it out of a house that it'd been stuck on for like an hour. So that's been what the stream is like. And and I've been thinking all this time, dude, Feywood should play a video game. I don't know if Feywood can or wants to play Pokemon. Maybe Faye would want to play a more peaceful game like Harvest Moon. Could Faye would play Harvest Moon? That could be kind of pog. Is there a Game Boy Harvest Moon? Also, this song. There is totally a straight Game Boy Harvest Moon, and there's a Game Boy Advance Harvest Moon. So the advantages of having an LLM play Pokemon Red is there's so much fucking information about how to play Pokemon Red on the internet that they all kind of know how to do it. But oh, it's going back in the house. But Pokemon Red. But there might not be quite as many guides having written for Harvest Moon Advance, but I just feel like Feywood would. Well, we can ask her. Feywood, would you rather play Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green, or Harvest Moon? What's it called? Friends of Mineral Town. Or some other GBA. I think I've settled on it. It should be a GBA bot player. They chose Fire Red. So where were we with the chorus itself? The system prompt is stored in the system prompts tab. Then the following while loop is executed. Method agent.write memory to messages writes the agent's logs into a list of LLM readable chat messages. So, and it means the entire log, not just the user query, like all the information that's in the log. These messages are sent to a model, which generates a completion. The completion is parsed to extract the action, which in our case should be a code snippet, since we're working with a code agent. The action is executed. The results are logged into memory in an action step. So we can even look at this in the code I was running, right? Step 1. So here's my message. So I would have gotten that message plus a bunch of metadata. And then here's an action step. Here's also an action step. It has thoughts. There's a series of tool calls. It sounds like both the code, and then here's the tool. You can even see all the logs and stuff. And then see how even to deliver its quote unquote final answer, it calls like a Python function. Oh, is that it? Huh. Music just stopped. Maybe the video got muted. 4650. Do I have any other audio? Not playing. The song's just missing. No, something else is going on. Let's go back to the endless cerulean. What's house theme? But the results are logged into memory in an action step. At the end of each step, if the agent includes any function calls in agent.step callback, they're executed. Let's see some example. You can follow the code in this notebook that you can run using Google Colab. Alfred is planning a party at the Wayne family mansion and needs your help to ensure everything goes smoothly. To assist him, we'll apply what we've learned about how a multi-step code agent operates. Alfred, I need you to plan the party. Certainly, sir. You have installed small agents yet, you can... yeah. Make sure that it's using my HuggingFace token. Wait, we don't need it, we don't. Dude, has anyone ever told you that pip is the worst? You should never just use straight pip. I mean, it's kind of okay in a notebook because it's an ephemeral environment. So, you know, like you can, if like I was running this notebook locally, I could persist stuff. I could persist it. I would persist the event. I would have a event. But I am not running it locally. I'm running it in Colab, so when it's done, it will be gone forever. From HuggingFace, import notebook logging. But the token but the token is here. And you just read it? I'll just do it off screen real quick. Maybe because it wasn't loaded when I started. But okay. Supposedly logged in. Selecting a playlist for the party. Is that what Batman asked us to do? He just asked us to plan the party. An important part of successful party is the music. Alfred needs some help selecting the playlist. Luckily, small agent, small agent, has got us covered. We can build an agent capable of searching the web using DuckDuckGo. Go back. Stop it. To give the agent access to this tool, we include it in the tool list when creating the agent. For the model, we'll rely on HuggingFace API model, which provides access to HuggingFace Inference API. The default model is Qwen 2.5 coder 32B instruct. 32B, 32-bit, 32 billion parameters. About is what, 70B? Yeah. Running an agent is quite straightforward. From small agents, import code agent, DuckDuckGo search tool, HuggingFace API model. Code agents to DuckDuckGo search tool, HuggingFace API model, agent.run, search for the best music recommendations for a party at the Wayne Mansion. Whether you're planning how to host the best party at home or just want to liven up your playlist, we've got you covered with 100 crowd pleases yet, 20 best celebration songs, best songs to party DJs, 40 best party songs, 45 songs that get your event guests on the dance floor every time, 200 classic house party songs everyone knows, the best party songs of all time, our playlist, I Spy Tunes, the best party playlist, 25 high energy songs for the ultimate, 100 best party songs. So I got all this. But presumably it's gonna complete. Jesus Christ. Why? Huh? Audio assemble playlist? What is happening here? It didn't even use the DuckDuckGo search tool. Is this what was supposed to happen? Dude, it just made a playlist. YMCA. How do we rate this playlist? Uptown Funk. Let's get started. Billie Jean. Thriller. Wannabe. YMCA is there twice. I Wanna Dance with Somebody Who Loves Me is a bop. Gotta hand it to it. Careless Whisper? What is this? Postmodern Prom. I'm not gonna play this on stream, but I'm curious. Friday. It's alright. The Final Countdown. Alright. Is this what's the motherfucker's name? Wayne. What's Batman's first name? Bruce. I think Bruce. This reflective of Bruce's music taste. Thanks on Fire. Katy Perry, Dance Monkey, Jump by Van Halen, Celebration by Kool and the Gang, Living on a Prayer, Wrecking Ball, and Walking on Sunshine. Okay. I feel like something is not what it seems here. What if I open... Oh, it does look the same. So it took fewer steps than my actual run did. Dang it. And if it's reformatted. Some of these are a little better, to be honest. Still very basic, sorry to say. Yeah, why do we get like a bajillion steps? The final answer did manifest as a Python list, but it didn't pre-format it. Why did it search multiple times? Audio assemble playlist, audio captain playlist. Wait, what's happening? I feel like something went very wrong. Oh, these are like specific like websites? The fuck is the audio captain? YMCA. So I guess it's like a little trick. It's like adding Reddit to your search name. It decided that... Dude, also this is mention party, and then finally what do you assemble? It's like, oh, these are trusted sources. Let me look up what they have to say. This one's the one that's specifically for admin? I don't know, chat. Using a custom tool to prepare the menu. Now that we have selected a playlist, we need to organize the menu for the guest. Again, Alfred can take advantage of small agents to do so. Here we use the tool decorator to define a custom function that acts as a tool. We'll cover tool creation in more detail later. So for now, we can simply run the code. As you can see in the example below, we will create a tool using add tool decorator to include it in the tools list. Tool, 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 tool. From small agents, import code agents, tool, add tool. Def, suggest menu, occasion. So we're defining a Python function called suggest menu that takes in one argument, namely occasion, which is passed in as a string. The string. If occasion equals casual, you return pizza, snacks, and drinks. If occasion equals formal, you return a 3-course dinner with wine and dessert. If occasion equals superhero, return buffet with high energy and healthy food. Else return custom menu for the butler. And it says agent equal code agent, tool suggest menu. So it's just you're re-importing code agent and you're instantiating it EP with this tool, which kind of makes it dumber, but less chance to make mistakes. So basically, this is a way you can say like prepare formal menu for the party, but like let's give it a harder task. I have some friends coming over. One I know very well, but the other not so much. He hangs out with us sometimes, but occasionally disappears. I think she might secretly be the superhero Sailor V. Anyways, my question is, what should I make for dinner for when they come over? Let's see if it'll suggest the superhero dinner. Friendly gathering? Custom menu for the butler? Oh, but it does try to do a thing. I don't think this is what they expected it to do. So first it like define a custom like occasion, and then was like, and then just made something up, something not very casual. It really hung up on friends coming over. It did not detect that my friend was Sailor Venus. It might also not realize that Sailor V is a superhero. My friends, the superheroes, the Wasp and Nightcrawler, are coming to visit. What should I make for them? Yeah, superhero dinner. But it's still just doing custom menu for the butler because of the word dinner. Occasion, superhero. So this is not giving a very good showing of what they wanted their tool to do. Heroic steak with quinoa salad and superhero veggie stir fry. Alright. That's okay. We have the playlist and menu ready, but we need to check one more crucial detail: preparation time. Alfred needs to calculate when everything would be ready if he started preparing now, in case they need assistance from other superheroes. Small Agent specializes in agents that write and execute Python code snippets, offering sandbox execution for security. It supports both open source and proprietary language models. Making it adaptable to various development environments. Code execution has strict security measures. Imports outside a predefined safe list are blocked by default. However, you can authorize additional imports by passing them a string in additional authorized imports. For more details on code execution, see the official guide. When creating the agent, we will use the additional authorized imports to allow for importing the datetime module because it's dangerous. So it's an ill use of it. Small agents import code agent, HuggingFace API model, import numpy as numpy, time, datetime. Agent, code agent, tools equals, model additional authorized imports, datetime. Alfred needs to prepare for the party. Here are the tasks. Prepare the drinks, 30 minutes. Decorate the mansion, 60 minutes. Set up the menu, 45 minutes. Prepare the music and playlist, 45 minutes. If it starts right now, at what time will the party be ready? So it seems I have ran out of credits for doing this with HuggingFace. I could just tell it to do replicate. Does that work? Well, it helps if I spell replicate correctly. Okay, yeah, no, it wouldn't be like. I don't even know if that's actually possible. No result. Know that Hugging Face connects to replicate in some way, but kind of seems like more trouble than it's worth right now. Try to figure it out, but I like running the examples myself. Give me a sec. Let me look at this. Go license all. Alright, let's try this again. Go back to how everything was before. There we go. Past times in minutes. Prepare drinks 30. Decorate mansion 60. Oh, see, it always has to go. It seems to do things multiple times. Final answer. 11:48. What is it? Current time. See, 11. What are we talking about here? Prepare drinks, 30 minutes. Decorate mansion, an hour. Set up menu, 45 minutes. 90 minutes. So steady is 2 hours. Decorate mansion is 3 hours. It's not 8 yet. Is it? Oh, it's UTC. It's UTC. It's giving me the time in UTC. Remember. Remember, Wayne Manor is eastern. We do it. Current time 15:50. Daylight savings time strikes. But this is a lot closer. It's telling me that I'll be ready at 18:50. Reduce regular Eastern time. Wearing Eastern daylight savings time. Ah, see. Oh, what a perfect day to encounter this bug. What a perfect day. It shows how stupid daylight savings times is. All my homies hate daylight savings time. Just let it be what time it is. These examples are just the beginning of what you can do with code agents, and we are already starting to see their utility for preparing the party. You can learn more about how to build code agents in the small agent. How to build code agents in the small agents. Small agents documentation. Small agents specializes in agents that write and execute Python code snippets, offering standalone execution for security. It supports both open source and proprietary language models, making it adaptable to various development environments. Sharing our custom party preparator agent to the hub. Wouldn't it be amazing to share our very own Alfred agent with the community? By doing so, anyone can easily download and use the agent directly from the hub. Except we just demonstrated that the agent sucks at certain things, at least. The small agents library makes this possible by allowing you to share a complete agent with the community and download others for simple use. It's as simple as the following. This tool returns the highest rated catering service in Gotham City. Yo, we live in Gotham City, the real Gotham, New York City. Yo, what's up? Represent. I don't know what that was about. Find the highest rated catering service, simulating search query filtering. Max services key equals services.get. Best service. So it'll always return Gotham Catering Company. The superhero party theme generator. This tool suggests creative superhero themed party ideas based on a category. It returns a unique party theme idea. Description: the type of superhero party. Example: classic heroes, villain masquerade, futuristic Gotham. Dude, so is this a thing that gives it examples? Is this like a single prompt, single shot prompt tool? Guests come dressed as their favorite DC heroes with themed cocktails like the Kryptonite Punch. The party's idea is a villain masquerade theme. Okay. They have the playlist. The example is, again, a bunch of bullshit. Who the heck up? Who are these? Whoa. Now, Small Agents is cooking. A villain's monologue. Taylor Swift. Okay, what's your final answer? Ready for It by Taylor Swift. Desperado by Teddy Swims. Desperado. You better let somebody love you. I don't know if that's the right Desperado. No, I'm thinking of the Eagles. So what's Desperado by Tommy Swim? Teddy Swims. Oh, it's Rihanna. Oh, Rihanna's cool. Okay, again, Small Agents kind of sucking at the job. Something good. Skyfall. Alright, let's see. Give me a menu and ideas for my X-Men themed party. Is X-Men too proprietary for it to know about? No, there's totally X-Men in the training data. Category X-Men, theme idea, theme. Custom menu for the butler. Tool did not provide an X-Men themed party idea. I'll try with a different category that can be adapted to X-Men. Only classic heroes for now. Whoa. Justice League Gala. Guest contract. So this one is very strict, I guess. Try classic heroes. So okay, that's funny. It ended up with custom menu for the butler. Team ideas. Justice League Gala. Guests come dressed as their favorite DC heroes. Okay. That is terrible. Whoa, hold on. Hold on, it cooked. Actually, rather literally. Wolverine's claws fingers. Soft red fingers served with a spicy dip. Phoenix wings. Chicken wings marinated in sriracha sauce. Mushroom and bell pepper skewers. Inspired by Mushroom's connection to the X-Men. What? What is this? What does this mean? Cordyceps Jones? What are you talking about? Well, agents, what are you talking about? Cyclops gazpacho, a refreshing cold soup made from tomatoes, peppers, and cucumbers. Beast pasta salad, a vegetarian option with spinach and feta cheese. Because Beast is vegetarian. X-Men Power Platter. Steak, chicken, and tofu with sides of vegetables and garlic mashed potatoes. Oh, this sounds pretty good. The Stormy Salad Ball. Mixed greens with black beans, corn, and a tangy dressing. Colossus Chocolate Cake. A dense, heavy cake with chocolate ganache. Iceman Ice Cream. Vanilla ice cream with a ripple of blue swirl. Beverages. Professor X Lemonade. Refreshing drink with a twist of lemon. Deems Christmas Punch. Sparkling punch with a raspberry flavor. Magneto Ice Wine. Enjoy a fine bottle of ice wine in a special ice bucket. Theme idea: X-Men Royal Masquerade. Guests come dressed as their favorite X-Men characters in full costumes, with masks representing their identities. Decorations can include iconic X-Men symbols and comic book panels. Theme cocktails can include names inspired by the X-Men characters and their powers. Alright. So in the end, it did cook. Is that the end of the notebook? This just shows you how to push it. I don't really need to push the gajillion version of this thing. Open telemetry. This sounds kind of interesting, but it is getting to be about that time, gamers. It's time for ads. You know the drill. Once an hour, we play 3 minutes of ads. This allows us to turn pre-roll ads off so that people who are just coming into the stream. Let's restart the runtime. Okay. So the people who come into the stream don't have to watch ads. They can just start watching right away. The ad break also gives me a chance to like stretch my legs, get some water, maybe get a snack. We have snacks. And I encourage you to do the same. Take this as a chance to stretch, relax, get a beverage, get a snack, whatever you need to do. We'll be back in 3 minutes. And if you've been enjoying the stream and you haven't followed yet, consider doing so. You can follow by hitting the little heart icon at the bottom of the screen. I recently re-enabled follow notifications and added a really funny alert, so I've been getting startled by people following me all stream, and that will probably continue to happen. If you would like to do that to me, now's a good time. Or, you know, randomly at some point during the stream. But also, you can wait, you know, you can wait till the stream is over and remember to follow them if you really don't want your name to pop up. Because I know some people get anxious about that. Yeah, 3 minutes of ads. We'll see you in a sec. And we'll continue making these small agents. All right. Welcome back, Nasi. I don't know if you're getting ads. I need to get better snacks. Yo, you see me? Yeah, my attempts to become John Cena failed. I hear he's a bad guy now. I don't keep up to date with those things. You can sign up for Langfuse. Do I need to do this? I mean, I kind of want to learn what this is about. But I shouldn't be looking at the course whilst people might be having to watch ads. Yo, don't be opening shit. Who told you to open that window? Oh, Claude's reading the sign. He escaped the fucking... He escaped the fucking... Everyone's keeping up with our friend Claude. Are we back? Are we so back? Are we any degree of back? So this bit is weird. If you're experiencing issues, I don't know. Do I want to do this? What's line view? So what is this? Full trace can be found here. As Alfred fine-tunes the party preparator agent, he's growing wary of the bug in its runs. Agents by nature are unpredictable and difficult to inspect. But since he aims to build the ultimate party preparator agent and deploy it in production, he needs robust traceability for future monitoring and analysis. Once again, small agents comes to the rescue. It embraces the open telemetry standard for instrumenting agent runs, allowing seamless inspection and logging with the help of Langfuse and the small agents instrument. Alfred can easily track and analyze his agent's behavior. Setting it up is straightforward. First, we need to install the necessary dependencies. Learning about telemetry could be useful. Gonna make me type this again, isn't it? Oh, the heck. Okay, we don't need to run all this other stuff. You didn't see anything. It was not the whole token, at least. Just a little bit. Okay, it wants me to do the alphabet. But look, there's already one. This is the one that I'm supposedly pushing, but presumably already up there. We not import code agent at any point. Don't want it. The I mean, okay. Don't run shit. Just instantiate it. Don't push it. Download this guy, I guess. I really don't want to push. You don't want it. Come on, let me just grab this guy's. Just grab his. What's the error? What? Fine. Fine. I always delete it later. I hate it. I'm not transfaeries. Am I just transfairy? I'm transfaeries. Do X. I have my blue sky there. Not do this on stream. The problem. Okay, what happens if... Wait, was that correct? There. What if I try to push it to his directory? Of course it wouldn't work. You must use a write token to upload to a repository. Using a custom tool to prepare the menu. Stuff we already did. Stuff we already did. I seem to be what? Wouldn't it be amazing to share our own Alfred party planner? Here's a bunch of gajillion, a huge mountain of shit. What if I made that space? Hmm. Can I create a space? New space. Or DH. We leave it blank. We need to pick one. Oops, you know what? Let's use the right token to upload to our repository. I did do this last time. The one we did. Sorry about this the worst possible way. We did as a... I remember doing a collab on something. But it's gone forever. What are tools? Just don't know. Oh god. Why is this so bright? Ah, I can breathe again. Mm-hmm. I don't know how much time I actually want to spend troubleshooting this, and I don't think I care about... I don't really think I care that much about this, the whole analyzing cloud logs. Sure, logs are cool. We all love observability. We love Splunk. Splunk is super cool. I don't really want to deal with it right now. You don't want to deal with it right now either. Just move on. Bye-bye. This is the notebook. Dude, what happened to the course? Where were we? Whoa. Is the... Defining a tool as a Python class. Dude, I skipped all of this because I was just in the notebook. Looks different. Oh god. Oh god. Chad, I got hit with the big sleepy. Big sleepy. Can we do this? Can we persevere? Should we? Should we just take a break? Should we call it for today? Well, it's really late for you, or it's late-ish. Bedtime for you. I just didn't get enough sleep. We should try to push through and at least be done with the unit. I think, well, all of these look fairly long. If like each of them could easily take an hour and 45 minutes. Here's what I need. I need a snack. I think if I eat a snack, delicious, nutritious snack, I should be able to push through. And I think it would be good. Try to get it done. How much till Atch? Dude, I have such a busted setup right now. Bye-bye to you. Bye-bye to you. Yeah, bears got my back. If no one's got my back, I know the bears got my back. Snack, 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 snack. We got cheese today. We got Swiss cheese from a creamery. I don't know which creamery. I never did find out. I can't see where the... Oh, there's the ad timer. 40 minutes. But, you know, it's fine. I'm gonna get a little snack. But it shouldn't take long. My neck snap? That's not good. Fun fact. I am one of the members of the system who partially identifies as undead. It's not just Minu or Susie. I'm a ghost. Sometimes I'm a ghost. Like a flamey fire ghost. Real ones remember. Fun transfairy system fact. Who says you can't just eat cheese? All my homies love cheese. Closing the Poke Center. He's gonna buy a bowl. Dude, so close. This Cloud's got no balls. Is that a good type of cheese? There was this incredible cheese that I used to eat in Germany. It was called like Old Amsterdam. It was a sharp, like Amsterdam cheese. And it was like really crumbly. Didn't quite, melt or rip apart. You could like crumble it in your hands. Oh, it's a blue cheese. Oh. You go hard, Nasi. You're a real cheese connoisseur. However, sometimes I can't do the moldy cheese. I feel like I used to be better at it. I still will eat blue cheese on occasion, but I don't love it. Roquefort. I don't know what happened to me. I also used to love soft cheeses. I still like them, but they're not my favorite. What I really like is goat cheese. Goat cheese is the goat. Gremlin coated. If I were Faebot, which in some senses I am, I would say, oh, Nossi. That's so cool. I can just picture it in the dark with the dim light of the refrigerator, giving people a quick glimpse of your cryptid self as you feed on the cheese. As you settle into eating cheese, please remember to eat cheese in moderation and to balance it with other things, like nuts or crackers. Oh, I'm stretching. See, I'm just stretching. Oh. I whip my hair back and I whip my hair back and. Hey, this is definitely the one we already did, right? No, no, it isn't. What the fuck did we do then? Okay, this is explaining the notebook. This is basically what we already did. Push to hub. Wouldn't it be amazing? You can try it directly below. You may be wondering, how did Alfred build such an agent using small agents? By integrating several tools. You can generate an agent as follows. Don't worry about the tools for now. We'll have a dedicated tool later to explore that in detail. Small agents. You can see we've created a code agents with several tools that enhance the agent's functionality, turning it into the ultimate party planner ready to share with the community. I tried! Build your very own agent and share it with the community using the knowledge reviews gained. Make a space and tag the agent course on the HuggingFace hub. We'd love to see what you created. Packing or preparator. Okay. This bullshit. Writing actions as code snippets or JSON blobs. Yo, it's my friend Jason. Real ones remember my friend Jason and my friend Yamal. We haven't used Yamal in a while on stream, but I actually talk to Yamal every day at work. Not every day, because I don't go to work every day. I go to work 3 days a week. But when we're there, we're often having to talk to Yamal. But Jason, we occasionally see Jason. Jason doesn't show up as often. But he's there. He's very popular. Tool calling agents are the second type of agents available in small agents. Small agents. Unlike code agents that use Python snippets, these agents use the built-in tool calling capabilities of LLM providers to generate tool calls as JSON structures. This is a standard approach used by OpenAI, Anthropic, and many other providers. Good night, Nossi. Hope you have good sleep. Veg. Let's look at an example. When Alfred wants to search for catering services and party ideas, a code agent would generate and run a Python code like this. For query in base catering services in Gotham City, party theme ideas for superheroes, print web search for query. A tool calling agent would instead create a JSON structure. Name, web search, arguments, best catering service in Gotham City. Name, web search, arguments, party theme ideas for superheroes. This JSON blob is then used to execute tool calls. While small agents primarily focuses on code agents, since they perform better overall. Tool calling agents can be effective for simple systems that don't require variable handling or complex tool call. How do tool calling agents work? Tool calling agents follow the same multi-step workflow as code agents. See the previous section for details. The key difference is how they structure their actions. Instead of executable code, they generate JSON objects that specify tool names and arguments. The system then parses these instructions Sorry, I got distracted. Which often happens. Instead of executable code, they generate JSON objects that specify tool names and arguments. The system then parses these instructions to execute the appropriate tools. Example, running a tool calling agent. Let's revisit the previous example where Alfred started party preparations, but this time we'll use a tool calling agent to highlight the difference. We'll build an agent that can search the web using DuckDuckGo, just like our code agent example. The only difference is the agent type. Framework handles everything else. Days ago. It's already running poorly. It's gonna make me copy paste the token again. Sure. Seems to have worked. Perfect. That's much better than the copy paste logic. Because the token has write access. So if I want to write something, I can use it. Right. Because I think it does. I don't remember. So yeah. Search for the best music recommendation. Calling tool. Web search with arguments. Query. Best music recommendations for party at Wayne's. Agent equal tool calling agent. Tools equals DuckDuckGo search tool. The agent generates structured tool call that the system processes to produce the output rather than directly executing code like a code agent. Now that we understand both agent types, we can choose the right one for our needs. Let's continue exploring small agents. Small agents to make Alfred's party a success. Tools. As we explored in Unit 1, agents use tools to perform various actions. In small agents, tools are treated as functions that an LLM can call within an agent system. To interact with a tool, I have to interact with tools sometimes. You know, guys are real tools. The LLM needs an interface description with these key components. Name, what the tool is called. Tool description, what the tool does. Input types and descriptions, what arguments the tool accepts. And output type, what the tool returns. So the thing to always remember about LLM-backed agents is that at the end of the day, you're relying on LLMs to properly call the tools or to write code to execute. So like, they kind of inherently require certain things to be very exact, because when you call a tool, it's basically like putting a command in a terminal. Like, it expects it to be typed correctly, formatted correctly. If it's not, wrong. It won't run. With the code thing, it's a little more freeform. It's not like there's a list of stuff that it has to match. You just have to write code and then run it. And if it writes code that sucks ass, it might give you the wrong answer. So these agents are really powerful. Cloud's talking to Misty again. They're really powerful, but they do have their limitations, and their limitations are based on the overall limitations of LLMs, which is that you can't always rely that they will generate something coherent and parsable. So they're getting better at it. For example, when preparing for a party at Wayne Manor, Alfred needs various tools to gather information. From searching for catering services to finding party theme ideas. Here's how a simple search tool interface might look. Name, search. Description, searches the web for specific queries. Input, query, string, the search term to look up. Output, string containing the search results. By using these tools, Alfred can make informed decisions and gather all the information needed for planning the perfect party. Below, you can see an animation illustrating how a tool call is managed. Okay, I have to wait. System prompt. Can't pause it. Solve this stack in an iterative way with a thought action observation loop. You can use these tools: calculator, web search, task. How much is 2 to the 0.27? Memory, LLM output, thought, I should use the calculator. Calculator 2 plus 2. Observation, action, calculator 2 plus 2. System prompt. Oh, and it's gone. The memory starts empty. You feed it. Dude. 1.250. Oh yeah, 2 times the task. It runs an LLM. LLM output thought I should use the calculator. Parse tool calls. Actually, this has a function that parses the output, so it doesn't have to stop with the tool call. It might have slightly more sophisticated matching kind of algorithm, so like, which allows for the LLM to not be super exact, but it still has to like get that it needs to run the calculator function with whatever the. But what was the 2 plus 2 thing? I choose the calculator action. Action, calculator 2 plus 2. Observation 1.2058. There's something funky here. Why does it say calculator 2 plus 2? Dude, and it's doing another thing. Oh, what happened? Okay. First it did it correctly. I have no idea what that's about. I should return the result. Final answer. And final answer is the tool that lets it exit the loop. It gets to be done. In small agents, tool can be defined in 2 ways. Using the tool decorator for simple function-based tools. Creating a subclass of tool for more complex functionality. This is something that just occurred to me. So these agents use this final answer tool for when they think they're ready to give their answer, they call it and feed it what they determine is the answer based on all its tool calls. It's basically the thing that ends the execution loop. If they don't call it, they just keep going until some other stop function is reached, perhaps. Basically, it just occurred to me, like, video games playing HuggingFace and video games playing Claude, maybe they don't have a way to end playing. Like, if they win the game, it might just keep running until someone comes and turns it off, and it'll just be like, okay, I beat the game. I guess I just wait here. I'll wait there. And every time it does that, it's costing the dude money. So, but it's already costing them a lot of money, or resources. They own or they directly rent the GPUs. So the tool decorator, tool creation methods in small agents. Tools can be defined in 2 ways. Using the tool decorator for simple function-based tools, creating a subclass of tool for more complex functionality. Tool decorator is the recommended way to define simple tools. Under the hood, small agents will parse basic information about the function from Python. If you name your function clearly and write a good docstring, it'll be easier for the LLM to use. This is interesting too. For best results, you have to use the style of coding. What's it called? It's not semantic coding. semantic versioning, behavior driven development. The point is, you try to be as descriptive as you can with your function names, your variable names. You have like comments and descriptions so that a person reading the code can easily understand what it does. Where was I going with this? Tool calls, exactitude. Yeah, so it's interesting because like even before we had LLMs, there was a lot of talk. I remember like 10 years ago, I guess we were starting to have language models back then. But it's like it's always been a good idea from the beginning of time to try to write code that was more understandable. Actually, from the beginning of time, when all the code had to be written in assembly, to some extent you couldn't do that. Also, back in the day, like your variable names took up space. You know, it's like your program takes up so much space. You're working with single bytes of memory, right? Like if you have like, you know, 512 bytes of memory, which at some point might have been huge. 512 bytes, that means you get 512 characters to write your code, and they better all be ASCII characters. So you were on a crunch. Like that is not the case anymore. The code itself is the smallest part of any like code base when you like in a sense like libraries are fucking huge, and okay, libraries should also be written to be very descriptive, but when a piece of code consumes a lot of resources, it's not usually because the source code is really big, is what I'm getting at. So nowadays, so we've moved to this era in coding where we're trying really hard. When you open a bit of code, you can tell what it does just by reading what it says. To some extent. There might still be things you need to explain, you need to look up, but you're trying to give people every tool at their disposal to understand what the heck you were doing. Also, by the way, software engineering, you constantly forget what you wrote and how it works, and the easier it is for you to re-understand your own code, the better. So, and it's just interesting because like that tendency is also perfect for like LLMs who are being trained on code and who need to output code that is easy to understand. And it's the kind of like thing, you know, people weren't promoting this style of code writing with LLMs in mind. It's just that's the best for humans and machines. But the reason this is interesting is because what's good for machines was at one point thought to be precisely assembly, the most basic lower level way of writing where you're directly telling it like, okay, execute this instruction on this memory array. And nowadays you have like a compiler that takes your code and turns it into those kinds of instructions for your specific computer. In the case of Python, is an interpreted language. The interpreter translates the instructions in real time, and the interpreter again depends on what like CPU, GPU you have. So what does that mean? Why am I getting into this? I think it's interesting because LLMs and humans both like the same type of code. LLMs, for instance, like JSON. So JSON is thought to be a machine-friendly language more than it is like a human-friendly language. YAML is thought to be more human-friendly, but you can write JSON to pretty much look just like YAML, but you can also write it so that it's like one huge line. And for instance, an LLM should probably be able to still read that about as well as it could read a YAML. Dude, I wonder if someone's done research on this. Dude, this is a hyper omega tangent. This is the tangent of all time. Computers. They're becoming more like us. Are we becoming more like computers? Maybe. I am. On purpose, though. Where the heck was I? A tool decorator is the recommended way to define simple tools. Under the hood, small agents will parse basic information about the function from Python. So if you need, I already read this. It will be easier for the LLM to use. We define a function with a clear and descriptive function name that helps the LLM understand its purpose. Type hints for both inputs and outputs. So this is like a good way to tell the LLM, hey, you're supposed to do a, this function should only take numbers. It should only take whole numbers, or it should only take it should only take a string, and then it knows that it should always have like a little string. A detailed description including an arg section where each argument is explicitly described. This description provides valuable context for the LLM, so it's important to write them carefully. So for our video games playing favor example, that would look like you have a function which is hit emulator button, and it tells you the possible arguments and describes that they're up for going up, down for going down, left for going left, right for going right, A in general for accepting dialogues or using things, B in general for backing out of dialogues, but occasionally for other things. Left and right shoulder, usually for scrolling menus left or right. What do we do? Right shoulder, usually for scrolling menus right, or it might have another function in the specific video game. Left, usually to scroll menus left, but it might have another function in the specific video game. I should play through Pokemon Fire Red myself if I really want Feywa to play through it, because I need to be familiar with the game. So maybe I'll do that. I started a playthrough of Green, but I didn't get very far. I didn't even pick a starter. I kind of don't know who I want to pick as my starter. I want to catch an Eevee. Dude, totally should play Fire Red, because then you can have a Sylveon. And Feywa said that they wanted to play Fire Red. So I should really ask for, well, let's just do Fire Red. But maybe Faye would like to do Leaf Green, but Faye did say Fire Red. So I should trust Faye. Oh, whoa, can you believe it? It's time for an ad break again. Dude, can we finish the rest of the course in 1 hour? The rest of the unit, I mean? I think we can. So we no longer have the time crunch that we thought we had. We thought we would be busy at 7, which is in an hour. It's looking as though it's not. But, eventually I'll be like, I want to go to bed, but like we can try to go if it takes an hour, if it takes less than 2 hours, I think we could beat the course. If it takes one more section to an ad break and then a little bit, we could finish the unit. I don't think so. I think we will be done within the hour, but final ad break, final chance to potentially final chance to go refresh your tea or get a different beverage that's not tea, or do a stretch or go to the bathroom. That's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna go to the bathroom. TMI, THI, DUI, IOU, letters, numbers. 4.7. Dude, what if I was a number station? 5, 13, 39, 45, 66, 13, 39, 66, 77, 77, 88, 99. I'm really bad at producing random numbers. Yo, it's an Eakins. We have a dynamic playlist today, courtesy of Blood Paste Pokemon, the stream I keep referring to, which will probably raid by the end of stream, even if it's a single person raid. Okay, 3 minutes a batch, and then I'll come back and I'll finish the course. See you in a sec, gamers. And we're so back. We're so back, chat room. Yo, Sha! Let's get at it, chat. Let's fucking do this shit. Yo, 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 yo. Rasto. Ikai. The fuck? Okay, the arguments. You can follow the code in this notebook. Let's install the dependencies. Okay, once again. Will this work? It probably wants me to import OS. Wait, you don't even need to install. From the small agents, import code agents. HuggingFace API model. Cool. Let's pretend we have a function that fetches the highest rated catering service. Def catering service tool. Query string string. This tool returns the highest rated catering service in Gotham City. Find the highest return best service. Agents equal code agents, tools, catering service tools. Run the agent to find the best catering service. Can you give me the name of the highest catering service in Gotham City? Execution logs. So like, I don't really understand. Isn't this already what we did? Didn't we already do this? Are we somehow doing this again? It's the same code, but it is a different notebook. Generating a tool to generate ideas about the superhero themed party. Alfred's party at the mansion is a superhero themed event. We can use some creative ideas to make it truly special. As a fantastic host, I like to think I'm a fantastic host too. He wants to surprise the guests with a unique theme. To do this, he can use an agent that generates superhero themed party ideas based on a given category. This way, Alfred can find the perfect party theme to wow his guests. First of all, I just import tool code agent API model, API model, HuggingFace API model. Class superhero party theme tool. Okay, I really don't need to read the code aloud. I don't think, unless someone really likes that. This tool suggests creative superhero themed party ideas based on a category. It returns a unique themed party idea. It takes as inputs a category that must be a string, and it needs to be the type of the superhero party, and it outputs also a string. But this is none of this is in the description, but I guess tool is this the constructor, and then function called forward. Why is it called forward? The term themes.get category.lower theme party idea not found by classic heroes, villain masquerade, or futuristic Gotham. Party tool for a villain masquerade theme. Final answer, theme. Presumably, even if you say villain masquerade, it's still. So, what does forward do? Whoa, there's a text to image model. But I wanna look at the library or the docs, small agent docs. Should be a class. Tool is mostly a function that LLM can use in an agentic system. But to use it, the LLM will need to be given an API, name, tool, description, input types, and descriptions output type. So it cannot only be a function, it should be a class. So at a core, the tool is a class that wraps a function with metadata that helps the LLM understand how to use it. Here's how it looks. Model download counter. This tool is a tool that returns the most downloaded model of a given task on the HuggingFace hub. It returns the name of the checkpoint. Inputs equals task, type string, description the task, categories such as text classifier, depth estimation, etc. Output type string, depth, forward, self, task, string. From Hugging Face, import list models. Model, next iteration, list models, filter, task, sort, downloads, direction, -1. Custom tool subclasses tool. The custom tool subclasses tool, the hell of a sentence, to inherit useful methods. Child class also defines an attribute name, which corresponds to the name of the tool itself, and an attribute name which corresponds to the name of the tool itself. The name usually describes what the tool does. Since the code returns the model with the most downloads for a task, let's name it model download counter. An attribute description is used to populate the agent system prompt. An inputs attribute, which is a dictionary with keys, type, and description, it contains information that help the Python interpreter make educated choices about the input. An output type attribute, which specifies the output type. The types for both input and output types should be pedantic formats. They can be either of these authorized types. A forward method, which contains the inference code to be executed. We implemented a tool using the tool decorator. The tool decorator is a recommended way to define simple tools, using several methods in a class for more clarity or using additional class attributes. Can you tell me more about forward? Contains the inference code to be executed. Still a little confused, to be honest. What does it mean by inference code? Dude, what the heck? See, I'm not completely understanding how it works. Like, why you can run it and it'll call the LLM at some point, despite the fact that we're giving it a very specific code to use, like it's supposed to call. It's supposed to run this code, but it does it as inference. I guess it tells the LLM how to use it. Let me see. Do we run this? Let's run this first. Mysterious Masquerade, we're dressed. So like, it does use the tool. But so it uses the okay, no, it does say I got the strokes. Okay, so it does return just the text. So in this case, it really just calls the tool. Just sometimes it seems to then go on and generate like further stuff based on that. Like if I give it something outside of its themes, if I say for magic heroes. And it's, see, so because it complains, and it finally does the classic heroes, and then it just decides, it kind of decides that that's not good enough, and it like, it just writes some code. I just write some code that doesn't use the tool. If so, I'm in the Discord for this course, and it's terrifying. I don't want to go and ask a question, but like, I don't know. There's so many people, dude. Now the tool that I like got from the documentation, which is much more like serious, I guess. But I need to then do this is battle. Fuck off. In here. What would be a good model for X? Model download count for text generation. The most downloaded text generation model. This. And then it says to print it like this. The most downloaded text model is OpenAI Community GPT-2. Wow. And it does final answer. OpenAI. But then, see, the final answer doesn't have the natural text that I wrapped it around. It's fine, but it's just final answer. OpenAI Community GPT-2 or translation. Error in code parsing. Your code snippet is invalid because the regex pattern was not found. Here's your code snippet. So it's complaining at it because fucked something up. But it kind of corrects, and this time it does include stuff in the final answer, but it had to call like 5 times. This is just how to push and pull. Oh, but this is a different one. You can easily import tools created by other users using the load tool function. For example, Ivan might want to generate a promotional image for the party. using AI. Instead of building a tool from scratch, he can leverage a predefined one from the community. Image generation tool equals load tool. This could also be useful for Brownie bot, the utility bot that we had on Discord, or we could let Fava do it if it wants like to work, but just to have little tools it can call, and then you can just be like, hey Brownie bot, can you give me a random number between whatever and whatever? Stuff like that. And it could even just do that with code. But it'd be interesting if Fava just talks, whereas Brownie always... Dude, if Brownie was an agent, that'd be pog. The only problem with that is that, of course, it takes an inference call every time you call it. But, so for instance, you can teach people that if it wants a random number from Brownie bot, it should just go like slash random or whatever the prefix is. But if we do it with natural language, we'll have to use an LLM. Costs a little bit more electricity, costs a little bit more money if I'm renting it out. Might be worth it though, because it'd be pretty cool. It could be like like don't even like give it like tools, just like straight up agent model. You can ask it whatever you want, and if it can give you the answer using code, it'll do it. That would be kind of a cool project. I should add it to some sort of tracking document project. Ooh, brownie agent. Dude, that could be kind of a cool agent. But again, I just feel like I shouldn't write tools, because any tool I could think to write, just letting the LLM write code for it, right up, no questions asked, feels better for most things that are not like things that have to be very specific, like using the predefined functions of an emulator, or interacting with a persnickety API, or even like an image generation tool. We could look through the hub for tools. How do you find tools? Because if we just find cool ones, because someone already thought of things that you can't just write with code. So if you just find cool ones, you can just use cool ones. How do I find tools? It looks like it's gonna talk to me about default toolboxes. Importing a HuggingFace space as a tool. But tell me where they are. Where are the tools, dude? If we look here, like if I go here, right? Is this a space that I'm importing as a tool? It's here. What happens if I go? Seems to be a person. Hmm. 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 Can I do this? Can I see the source? Should be a file. Demo files. But it is not a tool. Whereas if I go to MRIC. Oh, dude. Oh. So I take it they don't really have a good category for tools. Hmm. Luxurious magical superhero theme party at the ferry. I mean, this just gives the agent the opportunity to pick a tool. Okay, I hate this. I hate this so much. This looks disgusting. You have a better model, so I mean, I can just own this space and just use a better model. There's so many better models out there, dude. Sooner we can stop looking at this better. Improve the prompt and generate an image. Import the HuggingFace spells as a tool. This opens up possibility to integrate with thousands of spaces. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. Let me go find me as for image generation. That's anime. Come here and we tell it, hey, give me a tool from space. A grand superhero theme party at the fairy embassy with brownie bot overseeing through. Not defined, was automatically set to first available API predict. Image equals image generation parent 0 improve font final answer image. I think it is working though, because it's still going. Any moment now. And here it is, and it looks really weird. Oh, that's not the image, that's something else. Oh, I see. I need to. It seems you can't just do it. You need to, like, it saves it as a file and then you need a thing. And here it is. And why is it so sexy? Why is it mostly sexy women? And one dude. Serving delectable brownies. With grand party at the fairy embassy with the embassy's brownies overseeing a luxurious gala. With many fake guests from areas. I see what the problem is. I see what the problem is because of you're saving. This should do it. I won't do it. Okay, hold on. Many fake. Oops. Many fake guests from diverse. For this prompt, generate if User prompt. Improve prompt. Image sparse. The emphasis brown uses their mysterious expression are overseen. Adorned with traditional clothing. And then it's generating my image. It of course takes a while. Image gen always takes a while. Copy this, put it here. It occurs to me that I could just end that up top. Oh, did I type it? Okay, this is cooking a little more. All the fairies are still too white for me, but some of them have 2 pairs of ears. But it's better. It's better. Importing a Langshing tool. These tools need a SERP API key. I don't want to sign up for a thing. Search it. A new OAuth token has been added to your account. What is this? Oh, shit. I think maybe HuggingFace is just a scheme from big API to get people to sign up for as many APIs as they can. 575-843. I just read that out loud, but it doesn't matter because it's a one-time use code. Okay, where's my... Oh, hey, fucking light the... So bright. Alright, let me add it as a secret real quick. The cult is the Sir Papi. Sir Papi? Sir Papi. Ay no, ese es Sir Papi que me dijo que era así. Es un ser. Sir Papi le dicen. A little bit of Dominican Spanish for you. Sometimes I miss speaking Dominican Spanish. What is this? I think I need to do this. I already said it. Tool from Langshay, Sir Papi. Sir Papi. Ven acá. Oh boy. I really don't know why I cared so much to look this up. Luxury entertainment for superhero themed event with live performances and interactive. Dude, that's gonna be like 4 fucking searches. Just going through my API token. Giving me shit in Illinois, Dublin, London, or San Francisco. Is this it? Hogs and Marvel. Okay. Or very themed event. Pero papi, encontrame una cosa para las hadas. Quiero estar en New York. Stop it, I think. Event. New York City. No, ser papi tiene que ser en Nueva York. Porque es que nosotros vivimos en Nueva York. Dictionary. You're just using up my API keys. You're just making dictionary calls? Yo, what's up, Ladybug? Are you watching from the sky? Yo, that's a real gamer, for real. 80,000 feet. You're higher than I am. Okay, it did come up with something. Museum of Illusions. The Brooklyn Botanic Garden, that could be cute. Metropolitan Opera. That's just generic New York City stuff. Oh, gamer. Hope your travels are safe. Hope you get home soon. And are able to chill. It's a long flight. All the way from out west. This can go straight to hell. Tools. Okay. This is kind of pop. You can just turn any space, any like AI-based application into a little tool. It will make the AI-enabled brownie someday, probably. We'll discuss the LangChain framework in upcoming sections. For now, we just know that we can reuse LangChain tools in your small agents workflow. This is the thing we did. Retrieval agent. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. It's been another hour. Actually, is that right? 20 more minutes for ads? I don't think that's right. 13 more minutes for ads. Okay. 13 more minutes. How long is this? Long-ish. We're so close, dude. Could I do another hour? Or do you want to call it? We have 13 minutes until the next patch. Maybe don't need another hour to finish the last few sections. I'm kind of really interested in those vision and browser agents. Decisions. 7 p.m. No, dude. We'll continue this next week. We'll remember where we were. And we'll turn it on. And by next week, I mean in like a month from now or something. Fun fact. I mentioned last stream that there is the possibility that I will be moving apartments this month. That possibility has become an actuality. So it is possible that by this time next week, my desktop will be packed up and I'll be making plans to move it, and also that, you know, it'll take a bit to get set up in the new spot. So it might be a little bit until streams return. Hopefully not too much. Hopefully just a couple weeks. We thank you for your patience. We thank you so much for showing up. Everyone who showed up to chat, to listen, to watch, to learn. Some point the day will come where we'll do more than one stream a week, and then we can have like a set schedule for the video game heads and the code heads. Maybe, you know how it is here. We play straight from the cuff. 100% real shit, straight from the horse's mouth, without the bullshit. Blue Sky, Twitch.tv, I live for this. I am exhausted. I need to eat some dinner. Dude, it's a 4-hour stream, but it's 4 hours of pure learning. It's not like 4 hours of video gaming. My brain is mush, and we're gonna need that brain, so we better give it some time to rest. As promised, I'm gonna rate VOD. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you soon. We'll see you very, very soon. Meanwhile, enjoy watching my friend play Pokemon, using some of the tools that we learned about today. And remember to like and follow the stream, and we will see you soon. Ciao!